Hi, my name is Anne McMahon, and the species I'm defending is the Zealous long-eyed assassin bug, commonly known as the milkweed assassin bug.
Hi, my name is Ana Rodriguez, and the species I am defending is Solenopsis invicta, which is the red imported fire ant.
Our debate topic is who would win a fight. The milkweed assassin bug contains various characteristics that contribute to the overall strength it has. They feed on a diversity of insects like mosquitoes and bees. They're also known to take on prey many times their own size. They're ambush predators, which means they hide in foliage and wait for their prey. Their front legs contain like substance that traps and holds their prey down. And then once the prey is captured, it's then paralyzed by rapid insertion of the rostrum like a straw. They have egg, nymph, and adult stage. Nymphs present but lack the wings. And they commonly reside in gardens and agricultural fields and are active during the day and hunt in foliage of plants, shrubs, trees. They're also bright and orange. They're like a bright orange color and have needle-like mouthparts to kind of frighten off their predators.
Okay. So the red imported fire ant is a species that is originally from South America. Although these insects, these fire ants may be small, they are very aggressive, which compensates for their size. And has strong are used to latch onto their prey whenever they attack. They are also armored with a thorax midsection and abdomen. These ants also have an abdominal stinger, which they use to inject their prey, which they use to inject venom in their prey. They're able to sting their prey multiple times, which allows them to paralyze and kill the prey. They are also known to attack eggs of birds and of reptiles, as well as attacking small mammals. More interesting, they are also known to attack bigger animals such as newborn deer or even cattle. These insects truly define the word teamwork because if a fellow red fire ant worker is in danger, the others will come to its rescue. The number that live in the colony can go up to 100,000 to 2,000 ants per colony. Even though their size may be relatively small, they do compensate with their aggressive behavior.
And I find it interesting that both of our insects have been known to take on prey much bigger than themselves. Similarly, our insect species both have unique strategies and characteristics that they employ to catch prey. I noticed that you said point that the red imported fire ant species are small but aggressive. However, I learned that populations of red fire ant are currently undergoing eradication in New Zealand and China. Is this not direct proof that they lack the strength necessary to keep themselves alive against insect predators? What do you think the reason is behind the species eradication in these areas?
Yes, red imported fire ants are known to be aggressive when they are disturbed either by animals or people. However, I don't think that eradication in these places is connected with their lack of strength. One reason why New Zealand is eradicating them is because of the country's natural fauna. New Zealand is an isolated country surrounded by sea, so like Australia, they have very exotic, very unique species in their country. Being that the red ant somehow enter the country, they fear that the ant may disturb the natural balance of the system. So I think that's I think that is one of the reasons why they're trying to eradicate this insect. So in my rebuttal, my question to you, Annie, is in your opening statement, you mentioned that your insect has a lot of characteristics that make it that give it the strength it has. You also mentioned that the milkweed assassin bug can attack prey much larger than themselves. I read in an article that the predators of the milkweed assassin bug are getting larger. So my question to you is, do you think that in the future, if the predators of the milkweed assassin bug start gaining an edge with their size, do you think that the milkweed assassin bug may have trouble defending itself and hunting for prey?
Well, yes, assassin bugs display so many characteristics that contribute to their overall strength and ability to attack prey much larger than themselves. The concern that the species would have trouble defending themselves if their predators start increasing in size is unnecessary. The milkweed assassin bugs have an advantage over a predator of any size because of their glue-like substance on their legs that completely traps the predator. Not to mention the paralyzing toxins that the milkweed assassin bugs have. So they have the ability to paralyze their prey just by insertion of the rostrum. Therefore, the size of the predator does not matter, considering the paralyzing and capturing ability that the milkweed bug has. And so my question for you is, after doing some research, I found that the red and areas actually problems in agriculture and electrical equipment in people's homes. And they're widely located across the country, and people seem to be doing anything to get rid of them. And there have been many different biological control agents employed in hopes to get rid of the fire ants, such as augmenting natural enemies, pathogens, and pesticides even. And there has been success in extincting ants in places. So since ants provide no benefit to human society, further research to extinct them will not slow down, I don't think. So do you think that there's a chance that the entire red and imported fire ant species go extinct across the world? Like they're going? Why or why not?
Okay. No, I do not think that the whole species can be extinguished in just one area, much less make them extinct in the whole world. To me, the idea of getting rid of an entire species can cause trouble later on in the road. Although they may be troublesome, people who see them as a nuisance may be quick to get rid of them, but we should think twice about actually getting rid of the whole species. I did see that different insects are being brought in from different parts of the world to try to get rid of them. However, I see this as a problem. Sometimes these insects can be secondary nuisance pests. Once you get rid of the fire ants, this new insect that was introduced can become the new pest. However, one of the things that makes fire ants resilient is that they have little to no competition. So I think that almost impossible to try to eliminate the whole species from the face of the earth. So I think that the numbers are way too great, and I think that distinguishing all of them will be very difficult to do.
Well, I think that it is clear that both the milkweed assassin bug and red and fire ant display various unique characteristics and strengths that would be beneficial to them in a fight. However, I think that the milkweed assassin bug's ability to trap their prey with a glue-like substance ensures that it would win in a fight. Maybe slowly win, but their and paralyzing parts makes up for that. The milkweed assassin bugs are used in research as biological control agents. So since this species tends to hang out in gardens and other agricultural areas, they're important control agents of many garden pests, such as armyworms, tomato worms, mealybugs, and flies. So this bug is extremely important to study because of that very reason. And also because they could possibly because of the possible harm it could cause and the benefits it provides to human society. These bugs have bites that burn, also prey on pests that we don't want lurking in our garden. So the more we know about these bugs, the more we benefit from them.
I think that the red imported fire ants, they're being used they're being used in research today to find out how their populations can be reduced or rather than being completely totally extinct. So new control methods are trying to be created in order to keep their numbers down without affecting much of the ecosystem. Imported fire ant is truly an invasive insect. You can find these ants living in a variety of habitats. Although they may be small, their numbers really compensate for their strength. And not to mention they are very aggressive when bothered. The imported fire ant is known to outcompete other ants. So you know that if they outcompete other ants, that they're the top notch. They also have very powerful mandibles that can easily latch to their prey, so they won't have any problem, latching onto your prey and eventually stealing their venom and killing them. Not to mention they fight other insects, but they do also fight against small mammals and have also been kill small mammals and young deer and cattle. Their size truly isn't an obstacle for them to fight. So it is no surprise to me that ants are tough. So there is no doubt that the red imported fire ant can be able to defeat the milkweed assassin bug.
Okay.